in 13 of her 24 races in the late 60s. Park Top enjoyed a wonderful campaign as a 5-year-old, winning 5 times, including the Coronation Cup, the Hardwick Stakes, and this, the King George at Ascot. At 8, Time Charter. In the early 80s, Time Charter was a real star. She raced for 4 seasons, winning 9 times, amongst them a pulsating victory in the 1982 Champion.
Time Charter drawing wide away from Prima Verde Bontigan. Dualto finishing well, and so too is Rajan, but Time Charter well clear, 6 to 8 lengths clear out the line.
At 7, Petite Etoile. Described by her trainer, Sir Noel Merlis, as unique in every way. Petite Etoile was a strong-running grey, who was never worse than second in a 19-race career spanning 4 seasons. Those successes including 2 Coronation Cups, on the back of both Fillies Classics in 1959. At 6, All Along. Any racing enthusiast subscribing to Martin Luther's opinion that never anything good came out of female domination must have viewed the 1983 season with suspicion. Apart from Time Charter, France housed an even better filly in All Along. But she was in a pomp in the autumn of her 4-year-old career, racking up a remarkable 4-timer comprising the Arc de Triomphe and, on the other side of the Atlantic, the Turf Classic, the Washington International and the Rothmans International. At 5, magnificent Miesque. At or around a mile in the late 80s, she was almost invincible. Successful in 12 of her 16 races, 10 of those at Group 1 level, Miesque won the Jacques Le Marois twice, the English and French 1,000 guineas, the Prix du Moulin, as well as 2 Breeders' Cup miles. At 4, Indian Skimmer, a big, strapping grey, winner of 10 of her 16 races. After thrashing Miesque in the 87 Prix de Diane over 10 furlongs, she returned from injury to brilliant effect, adding the Sun Chariot and the Champion Stakes both at Newmarket, plus the Irish Champion at now-defunct Phoenix Park. At 3, Pebbles. A quality filly at 2 and 3 years, Pebbles blossomed into a brilliant race mare in 1985. She defeated high-quality fields in the Champion Stakes at Newmarket, where she slaughtered Derby winner Slip Anchor, and the Breeders' Cup Turf, and so became the first British-trained horse to earn £1 million in prize money. On top of all that, she was also the first filly to win the Eclipse.
Coming up towards the line, Pebbles is the winner.
At 2, Dahlia, the first 3-year-old filly to win the King George, which she did in 1973 by no less than 6 lengths. Dahlia endured a remarkable career spanning 47 races, most of them at top level. Towards the end, her form tailed off, but at 3 and 4, she was outstanding. Apart from adding a second King George, she also won the Manor War Stakes, the Canadian International, the Grand Prix de Saint-Cloud, the Irish Oaks, the Prix St Allery, and 2 Benson and Hedges Gold Cups, now known as the Juddmonte International.
They come up towards home, it's Dahlia all the way, being taken home by Card King, then comes Star Appeal.
And at number 1, Allez France, a champion 2-year-old who won the Pouliche, the Diane and the Vermeil at 3. But she was even better the following year when unbeaten from 9 furlongs to 1.5 miles. Funnily enough, her highest profile success in the 1974 Arc de Triomphe was relatively unimpressive, though her rider Yves Saint Martin had almost to get off his sickbed to coax her home. Overall, at her best, she was the best.